Kalista have to have strong lane phases here.
Yeah, for sure. Admittedly, there's not the biggest amount of lockdown for the Kalista. Of course, there is a Twisted Fate.
Yeah.
But other than that, that's really the only hard CC, and it's going to be Fleet Footwork, Twisted Fate. There is Cleanse here on Ching9, and the only thing you really have to cleanse is the Twisted Fate gold card. I think everything else...
by himself is going to force you to take Cleanse.
Yeah, exactly.
Though it should just be up any time he gold cards you. You usually like to see Kalista with a bit more lockdown. Make it easier for her to team fight. It will be the Comet this time for Aatrox.
Yeah,
and the
first strike.
First strike for Lucian, we finally see it.
Nullifying Orb even. Not a rune we see all that much.
So maybe the PTA is... Oh, I think Aatrox just doesn't have that many options in that tree. On that tier.
Well, he could go the Nimbus Cloak, right? The Nimbus Cloak after teleport is always fairly powerful. Maple is...
Usually we see that...
he might just be dead, yeah. He's getting ping-ponged around.
Oh, that's how you want the game to start in your Kalista.
That is about as good of a start as you could ever wish for, and so if they...
They should be willing to take this trade.
Yeah, they do have a Kalista.
All right.
Okay, curious start. Now, I mean, you're set up for absolute success here if you're Ching9, so you should be able to dominate this lane. Lucian, Milio, not the strongest lane, very strong mid-game.
Yep. And Renier is starting bot side, but I do want to see him play around his bot lane now.
For sure. I think the problem that...
Hook lands.
Oh, yeah, we'll land with that handshake. Betty gonna get that cleanse out of Ching9. In comes the Rend. Not sure if it reset or not. It's going to be the heal at least. Betty trading back a lot of damage. Okay.
All right.
Now both junglers here.
Yep. Really nice by Renier to be here. Just allow his bot lane to dominate.
Renier's still here.
Yeah, and if his bot lane gets this in, he can walk through these Krugs.
He can, but Junji is already going to have it. Now,
no smite on Junjia. He's going to get level 3 here, though.
He needs to clear out those. They actually don't know that Renier's here, by the way. Now they do. Then comes a flash. They find their way onto Betty. Handshake will land too, and Ching9 picks himself up the second.
Oh, look at this wave that is dying.
Yeah, that is really, really tragic, but very, very well played from West Point.
Yeah.
Renier finds the perfect time, the perfect angle, even playing around the vision that Junji doing the Krugs was not able to find.
Yeah, I mean, maybe a false sense of security for Betty in the bot lane, because his jungler was right there next to him, but yeah, Renier finds a little pocket of vision and decisive. That is what we asked from him, and very nice. He's just in, wow, look at that pocket of vision.
Yeah.
And then he finds the flash. Really nice follow-up from Cha9. Chang9 picks up another kill and a massive wave.
Oh, they're happy.
Yeah, you should be.
Yeah, this is the best start you could ever imagine.
Yeah, and when we've seen the Lucian Milio lanes suffer, it has been in the early game.
Yeah, for sure.
Getting punished here. Lucian never really gets off the ground if you can set him behind. He doesn't have ways of coming back into a game. Junjia looking kind of aggressively. I think Poppy wins this, though.
No, well.
Does have the smite.
Yeah, did get that with the smite there. Junjia now... Oh, I was going to say trot on out, but he's not.
I mean, he's
smite
got
advantage.
Cryo in the mid lane. This seems a little bit crazy from Junjia.
I don't know what we're doing here, fellas.
Right, this seems crazy from Junjia.
You can't use crash down either, so... Ooh,
flash as a minimum.
Oh my... Wait, what just happened there? Wow, okay.
Looks weird, but I think the W just interrupted Rel.
I think so too, yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Maybe there's the E. I think the E was, maybe, but... Wow, yeah, okay. Well, I mean, West Point, you have the opportunity now to take out one of the front runners.
Yeah, I think... Maybe Renier was a little hesitant to go on that because he just couldn't believe his eyes. Really, he's got Prio in both solo lanes, and this Rel is just autoing him at his rafters. Pops the phase rush, gets on him with red buff, immediately flashes, but Renier's able to follow up. Doesn't even have his flash to follow up. but yeah, finds the E onto him, and a kill for Akali, the 2 lanes that needed to get something going.
Junji is here.
Yeah, Junji is here, no flash. Very hard dive. You do have the Renata, but I mean, just protecting your bot lane is going to be enough here. As Lucian and Millia are getting tortured under this tower.
Yeah, 1.5k gold lead now for West Point.
Yeah.
And we're only 5 minutes in.
Yeah.
It kind of looks like the reverse of last game. So,
yeah.
I mean, well played.
See if Maple died.
Ooh.
Oh, level 1. Level 1.
Yeah, yeah. And Maple has the shard. Oh, Relia. Oh, my friend. You are gone.
I don't know how he really got into that situation. I guess just overstaying, trying to crash his wave.
Yeah, doesn't have teleport too. All right, PSG have a win con.
Yeah.
Maple, of course, capitalizing on what was happening there. Going to lose a couple minions, but certainly feel good about being able to pick up a kill for your top side.
Yeah.
Admittedly, Aatrox, one of the hardest carry tops there are. We saw it in our first series with Jiang.
He's just nailing him with all these Aatrox Qs. This is the W, and Relia just doesn't realize the danger he's in at this point. As TF is moving, it's between waves, so maybe the missing isn't cold. Maple finds a really good timing with no waves in the mid lane to just run up.
I mean, maybe Relia just dies anyway, but...
Yeah, he might just die anyway, but secures the kill.
For sure.
I don't think he's ulting on bot lane anytime soon.
Yeah.
That might be lost 3v2.
I wonder what Maple's building first, because maybe it's rapid fire cannon, or maybe he's AD.
Yeah, maybe. Does have fleet footwork, so it could go either way. But I mean, do you even take fleet footwork on APTF? I feel like I see the book.
Usually, you can go the book, you can go first strike, you can, in theory, go electrocute.
Spellbook.
Yeah, but not generally.
Ooh, -1.
Not generally the fleet footwork. Now, admittedly, similar to Azir, the fleet footwork is good because you're against an artillery mage, so dodging out of sort of these abilities that are thrown at you does feel very good.
Yeah. Yeah, it makes sense. He could still be AP, but yeah, the Kerchies shard making me suspicious.
So at least it's rapid fire cannon first. If not, it's AD.
Yeah, I'd be surprised for an APTF to go rapid fire first, though.
Yeah, so would I. That's why I'm...
flash
okay. On. Meanwhile, though, the top lanes are going to be battling too. Junjia is going to go down. We didn't get to see what happened, but I imagine it was just stunned up and killed.
Yep, no flash on him. Pretty hard to get out there as a third kill goes the way of this Kalista, as PSG's bot lane have to feel like they're next. Kalista ult up here.
Yeah, handshake misses though, so...
No wave.
Yeah, okay. Pity trading back a bit of damage.
Yeah, and most importantly, they just have their wave out, so... Hard to go for a dive, but West Point will freeze this bot lane, and Junjia might just have to run straight back down. As Junjia, again, probably over-contesting a lot of these buffs. Sometimes it's hard as a jungler to just give up your own buff.
Yeah, especially when you have multiple losing lanes, it feels very difficult to...
Yeah.
I don't know, find angles to get yourself some gold.
The walk back in here is crazy. He does get the red buff, but gets flash, E'd, and the follow-up. Yeah, 2 flashes there to pick him up.
Don't even know if we needed them, but we used them.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe the Cha9 flash unnecessary, but you secure the kill there.
Yeah.
You feel good about it.
We know Junjia couldn't use the crash down because he just used the remount, so...
Yeah.
But anyway, alas.
As Junjia's here to help them shove the wave, but this might be a lost cause. Maple's coming too, but you take this 3v4, I think, if you're West Point.
I think you just take every fight that Ching9's involved in.
Yeah. Do they go for another freeze here? I think they should.
Yeah, I don't think it's all that bad.
No, they decide not to freeze it. They're just going to...
Maybe looking for a recall. You did just pick up another kill on Ching9, so
yeah,
getting some more gold feels pretty good.
Maintaining the CS difference. It's been at 20 for about a while. You don't want to be 20 CS, but at least it's not growing.
Oh, did he? No way he sneaked in there. There's no way.
Might have. And I don't think it's supposed to be the Aatrox bullying this Akali, but he's got his Hex Drinker now.
Yeah, we did see Taco solo killing Relia's Aatrox, I believe it was.
Yeah. Actually dodges most of this stuff out from the Aatrox. Dodging everything, but the trade still...
Yeah, but he uses Shroud and he used all of his abilities, and
Yeah.
so now the Aatrox has absolutely no pressure on him whatsoever. Feels really good. And we're seeing the results of this.
Trade of flashes.
Yeah. Trade of ults as well, but again, RJ very comfortably winning this lane.
Now, if you're Aurelia this game, you need to just sit under your tower. I know you have counter pick, but you need to just sit under your tower and wait for your team to carry. Maple's coming top to dive you. What can you do?
Yep. Just play safe top.
Yeah. And we're going to need to see some dives. We're going to need to see bot lane accelerated this game. But Junjia knows where to be.
They just have Maple ulting top and Junjia sitting behind bot tower.
Because they've got Nully coming down too. They should have... PSG should have to back off this tower.
Okay.
Here we go.
Yeah, Renier looks for it, but... Oh,
Bit of
okay.
hesitation. They have
Okay,
Blitz
turn
ult,
around. It's going to be the Fate's Call, the Keeper's Verdict. The Fate's Call in is a bit crazy, but... Nully, though, lands a two-man knockback and lands the ultimate. Renier trying to find the damage, won't be able to. Hostile takeover won't connect. The 4v3. Maple making his way down here. Betty finding a bit of damage.
Yeah, the engage just not connecting.
Woody is 1 HP. Nully as well is connecting with all of these abilities.
Oh, close.
Oh my, yeah. Nully's landing a lot.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Oh,
Junjia's
Junjia,
dead.
not again.
Oh, wow.
The stun misses. Does that mean he gets out? No,
What?
sniped away.
That was so much damage.
Yeah, that was a headshot.
He's got his Ludens finished. He somehow finished his item before Kalista. No boots, I guess.
Okay, it's Static Shiv TF.
Okay.
Maybe that's just because Bro knows he needs to be everywhere on the map, so he's just pushing.
Yeah.
Maybe, I don't know. It's a first for me.
Nice. Maybe not the best executed play by West Point, but they're doing the right thing. You know, they're pressuring their bot lane. They're making sure they get this tower first. So close to killing Woody there.
Now, Junjia walking into his jungle.
Yeah. Bit of a suspicious performance from Junjia this game. Really close to connecting that stun. Pretty unfortunate. Because Nully just takes him out from 300 plus HP with one spell.
Yeah, from downtown.
Yeah.
Oh, pretty happy about that. Now, PSG do have a way to get back in this, and that way is called PSG Arja.
Yep.
He is currently 2-0. He's building towards that Profane Hydra, and he is very scary. Of course, Kalista actually not too bad at dealing with an Aatrox, although...
Yeah, it's hard to be Aatrox into a Kalista. If you do get hit once, it's
Jova, but...
doomed, but...
I mean, in fairness, there is also Char9 that can just put a revive on you, and maybe you can get enough Ren stacks. We'll see.
It's not just the Kalista you have to deal with. It's looking like a really good Hui game right now. Out of Nully.
What is Maple building? He has a Ruby Crystal.
I'm excited to see.
Yeah, that literally could just build into either damage type.
More
Least of us
likely AP stuff.
I would say so too, yeah, but I'm not sure what. Like maybe a Proto Bout, but Leandries. I don't even know if that... No, yes, that does.
Is Aatrox really finishing that recall? Wow. That looked like at least a flash out of the Hui if he stayed.
Okay. Absolutely, but chooses to recall. Does have his Profound Hydra now, so...
I guess he doesn't know where the rest of West Point are, so...
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Making them more safe.
He can't really afford to die on the Aatrox.
Yeah, no, you're at a point now where if you don't carry, the game feels very difficult to win. Well, we've seen West Point in a situation like this before, and notably they weren't able to get it done, and they were up 1.5k gold. It's now come down to only 1k, despite First Blood Tower and 3 kills on this Kalista. So, game is far from over.
Yeah. Betty somehow relatively even on items. Probably a bit of this first strike doing work.
Yeah. Absolutely. And...
as Maple is looking pretty dead to me.
Oh, he's just ulting out.
Okay.
Okay. I mean, not the ideal use of your Destiny, but certainly better than going down.
Yeah, take some pressure off the map.
Oh, Relia.
Relia might be dead
he
again.
gets hit by everything. He's going to back off.
Wise enough to back off the tower there.
Yeah. Unfortunate timing on RG popping his ult, but...
Yeah.
And, I mean, ultimately, you don't really think they're trying to team fight. Yeah. He's going to be okay in the 1v1 for sure, but and also I don't think they're really looking to find any fights. Rally are down 40 CS, by the way. Does get his proto belt now, but certainly not able to contest right at this moment.
I mean, his teammates are so strong, though, that he might still just be able to have impact in these fights.
Yeah, just a bit of disruption can help, and Shroud as well as the perfect
Makes life
execution.
harder against the TF, though.
Okay.
Cha9 kind of in no man's land.
Just drilling up.
Yeah.
He's passing by, letting Betty farm a little bit up on his first strike.
Yeah. A little overconfident maybe after the lane phase.
Yeah. Yeah, no, you can't 2v1 as the Renata grasped.
Yeah.
Of course, both supports having that Dream Maker.
PSG playing
option.
so well around their winning lane. They don't have much going for them this game, but with what they've got, they're just somehow claiming bot side, West Point's bot side jungle.
Oh.
As Relia is looking dead to me.
Oh, I need some farm. Oh, do you, pal?
We've seen Akali's live.
He does have ult, yeah. He's got his ult. He might actually just be able to get out of this, although the lockdown is good enough, and Woody, I believe, confirms it with an auto attack. Now, while you don't want it to be on Woody necessarily, it's not the biggest deal. It means that there's,
Rift Herald.
Once again, more pressure in the side lane. Betty, yeah, he's going to back out wisely. The root comes down there.
Kallista's jumped into the Rift Herald.
Oh, no, he's a drifter. That was close.
Yeah, has his license. Maybe a little drunk, but gets it done. As that's a tier 2 tower.
Oh, Keeper's Verdict is going to be used. Kind of curious as to why he didn't just cancel it and make sure it doesn't go on a long cooldown, but I guess there's no real objective. It will be up before the next one.
Yeah, it's going to be back up for Dragon. Maple does trade a tower in the top lane. So you see PSG just being really resilient from behind.
Triforce.
It's
AD.
did not see that one coming.
No. It will be the Triforce on the TF.
You would have thought it's an APTF game.
Yeah, you would have.
Just with his whole team being AD, Lethality, Aatrox in the top lane.
And I guess in defense of that is Lucian Milio does about 40% magic damage.
Yeah.
So there's a little bit of magic damage, but yeah, no, I'm perplexed a little bit.
And armor doesn't feel amazing to build on West Point. Poppy's not a champ you're looking for to be like some super tank.
Yeah, very much a disruptor. Although it does have a frozen heart, and that's going to make things very difficult for everyone. Entire Moor is now completed as well for Argus, so he's never going to be dying in the 1v1. Yeah. He also never will die in an Orly. It's really up to Ching9, and Ching9 has the tools, Blade the Ruin King completed, working towards that Gwinsu's, and also, of course, it's just very strong.
PSG with mid prio. I mean, West Point could go on this. Decide not to.
Yeah, don't have the best ways of engage here. Of course, there are Hostile Takeover and Fate's Call, but it kind of just using them dry often feels a bit wasteful.
Hard to connect.
Yeah, for sure. It's very easy for Lucian and Milio to get out of those. And as long as Milio's out of those, everyone can be. Ching9, though, going forward. Betty, though, he's not backing down. He's standing up to it. Oh.
The range on that spell.
Yeah, Kainic Recurn, though, is completed, so I don't think Junjia really cares.
They're going to grab the crab into starting the dragon.
Oh, Aatrox has the perfect flank. Ching9's going to get locked up. Cleanse comes out, and he is just going to be absolutely annihilated. Through comes the Aatrox. Down goes the Renata. Down goes the Callista. Stun onto Nuli. He shouldn't be long for this world, and despite the Keeper's Verdict, landing on the most important member of this team, is still going to be PSG that are winning this one. RJ rejoins the fray, and he's not able to connect, but it is going to be this Dragon and teamfight win in favor of PSG.
Yeah, fight is over before it even starts. PSG just come in from every direction, managed to collapse onto this Callista, who is by far the strongest member of West Point, and just goes down way too quickly to have any impact on the fight. We'll see what happened here. It's important to approach from multiple directions against the Renata, but a really good engage from Junjia, redeeming some of his early game. Yeah, Ching9, there's no direction for him to go. You know, from the side, it's Aatrox, behind him is Maple, and in front of him is Junjia. And without the Callista, I mean, this fight is just over.
Yeah, so, I mean, bit of a slip up from Ching9. I mean, honestly, Junjia goes for the crash down and gets denied by the steadfast presence, but then Ching9 just walks into the Junjia Magnet Storm. And
and if you're ever Callista in that Magnet Storm, I mean, yeah, that's your fight impact done. you're not getting much done.
Now, Nuli does finish his Crypt Bloom, so a lot more power once again given to this way. That's the second item completed, but importantly, Magic Pen against what we see as a Maw as well as the Canic Recurrence. So definitely needs that to really impact these fights. Obviously needs Cheng9 to be alive.
Yeah.
Really for the side of West Point to have a chance.
It's still Cheng9's game to carry. I mean, they're stacking Magic Resist against the Fed Kalista.
They are now down in gold, though, which is the big concern, because they really shouldn't be after a 3-0 start on your bot laner.
Yeah. I don't think they should play like it. I think they should still be very strong in team fights.
Yeah, and to be fair, they probably don't know they're down in gold, right? Because you look at the kills, it's all even. You feel like your Kalista is probably the strongest on the map, but...
Yeah, maybe the shutdowns give it away, though.
Yeah.
As they're hitting the Baron.
They are, and they do have a Kalista. Now, they were spotted just then, and there is a Mega Blast Cone, so this feels a little bit forced. They do have some tools to deal with the engage, and Maple is off on the opposite side of the map. Junjia, though, he's in the area. This is going to be the Keeper's Verdict. It misses. Junjia's trying to find his way in. He's not going to be able to. Steadfast Presence denies it, but RJ is. That's one. That's two. Nuli's not long for this world. That's three. Is it going to be four? No. Woody takes it. I thought we were on a Penta, but it's taken. It's a Quadra. And somehow the Melio steals the Penta, but RJ finds the angle. PSG find the Baron, and the comeback is almost complete.
Yeah, Aja finds a ridiculous flank onto the Kalista, nearly kills him over the wall, and then manages to flash over? No, just E over and take him out. Another fight where you can't get this Kalista off the ground. Maple takes a bot tier 2, ults to the fight, TP's back bot, and finishes the job.
And there we have it. Bot lane inhib.
I don't hate the Baron Force. I really do think you should be favored in those fights. But
well, Maple might be not long for this world. It's Cheng9 though. Oh my god, he gets a shutdown. He's dodging out. Nice dodge. Archer's going to be stunned up. Cheng9. He's got a lot of Ren stacks. That's another shutdown for this Kalista. PSG have overstayed, and Cheng9 is being rewarded. That's two massive shutdowns for your Kalista.
Yep.
And boy, oh boy, this game's back and forth. Now, importantly, PSG still very far hitting goal.
Watch Aatrox over the Baron pit. Cheng9 kind of just standing still here.
Boom. Oh, bong.
And he's gone.
Just like that.
Yeah.
Oh, and Woody just steals the Penta, man. What a fraud.
Yeah, unfortunate.
What would he got it with? Like an auto?
Must be. I don't think Milio's doing much damage with anything else.
Oh, it was just a Fate's call. Doesn't connect, but...
Handshake flash. A lot of nice flash cues from this Renata.
Yeah, Char has had a pretty good game for himself, all things considered. I like how Cheng9's just standing and delivering.
Yeah, nice to see Cheng9 finally get a decent fight on this Kalista, showing how strong it can be.
Yeah, big shutdowns. I mean, now really the game is entirely on this Kalista. I don't think the Hui is going to offer a whole lot. Just by nature of the MR that's being stacked, and Cheng9 really, it is up to him. Maple, Betty... Yeah, they have, and
best he can do is to stall here.
Yeah, he's going to use the Destiny, of course, to get there, and Rallia's not going to have a way out. That's
decides to not even use his ult. Fair enough. West Point won't be able to get much done. I am surprised to see the Wit's End against his full AD comp.
Yeah, I feel like Terminus into Jack Show could have been...
Terminus or Runons.
Yeah.
Love Runons on Kalista.
Yeah. Again, though, you're not really hitting multiple members. The problem is you're only going to be really hitting the Ral and the Aatrox. I honestly think you just go Terminus into Jack Show, because you need to be able to survive. Terminus gives you armor, magic resist.
PSG just take a top in him.
Yeah, they just walk down as West Point are looking for their third dragon. Is it going to matter?
Test the drag. They've got TPs
they're getting there. But Cheng9 should be able to secure this. They might die afterwards, which would be a concern.
Got to recall and try to defend their mid inhib.
Yeah, this doesn't feel defendable though. Keeps Verdict though. Let's see if...
Decides to save it.
Okay, saves it. I think that's a smart decision, because everyone ultimately was just backing away. And you might have a fight on your hands in the very near future.
Yeah.
Oh, root lands, but it's onto Junjia. Not the ideal target. Oh.
West Point are really suffering from not having engage here.
Yeah.
This is why you see Kalista with a lot of CC often, because you just want to enable her to hit, but she can't hit. You can't get in on these fights at all.
For sure. I think if you're picking the Callista, you need something that can engage top. But Fate's Call going to be used. This is going to get the world out of RG, who gets away. Ignite going to be popped there onto this Aatrox. And the rest of PSG feeling quite good. Junji are going to get stunned up. And Hui's ult will land here onto Woody. Is it going to matter? Renier going to find the stun onto Betty. But Breath of Life comes out now. Woody with the perfect timing on that as RG claims himself one. He's not in the world ender, but he's certainly going to get kills. Relia does manage to take out Betty on the back. But Twisted Fate, Maple is going to get one back for himself. Teleport being used now to keep that minion up and alive. Nexus Tower 1, Nexus Tower 2, and Nexus Tower will be likely going down, although Keeper's Verdict comes out and lands onto 2.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, they might be able to find a defense here.
That was Maple, though.
Maple does teleport back in. The Destiny getting him back in here. Nully's going to be going down. Renier's being ran out even from this Melio. Game 2 is another one for the books, and
a 26-minute win you would have never thought. West
after
Point were